Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ahdurin region. I am your host, Ahdurin himself. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus, already in progress. As you might have seen, the team has slightly adjusted. We are now, as I mentioned, we're on like a rotating team schedule. This is the team I'm bringing in. It's a combination of high levels, good moves, and then I'll be honest, Ursaring is kind of here just for vibes at this point. I'm not exactly sure how helpful it'll be. We're heading to the Icelands. And unfortunately, a lot of my Pokemon are either weak or not very good against ice types. Decidueye being kind of 50-50 there. But this is the team we're rolling with. Hopefully, we can get some evolutions and some stuff there. As mentioned before, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I'm kind of just going off of what people are telling me. And by people, I mean the in-game people, not the people in real life. So shout out to you guys, but I would like to keep this like I'm playing first time, no idea what's going on, that sort of vibe. I do want to go here, get some things going. I do want to check out this and see if I can find a way. I want to check this. Improvement on the original feather. Okay, so it's just a better feather, which is cool. I'm okay with all of these things. Again, I'm not really using these snacks and everything properly. I do want to check the recipes, though, in case there's anything that could be useful here. Remedies, fine remedies, superb remedies. Okay, this feels like heals. Straight up full heals. Max revives, I don't. Well, I guess we could. Well, that's 25,000. Hold up. Ethers, I don't really care about. We haven't reached an issue with that. Ox power, salt cakes, bean cakes, star peas. You can make star peas. Oh, that's a lot though. Dire hits, Ox evasions, Ox power guards, sticky glove. Okay, these are all things that are probably useful if I played the game properly, but I have not. Okay. I do want to do a couple of things, so I want to check you guys out. What do you got here? What do we have? A transparent mechanism. Snow patterned rock is just ice rock. I kind of want to. We could get this now. We could get this now because this might be useful for something we catch in the Icelands. So I'm gonna buy this. Uh, there was one more thing I didn't check. Let's see, the mechanical box. I'll come back to those later. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have a lot of cash on me. Snacks are okay. Actually, hold up. Yeah, what do you do? The candies, right? I don't really care about that. I do want to add a couple of spaces because we've reached that point a few times. So I'll add a couple of spots if I can. Yes. Let's. How much is this? 3K. We'll go. And how much is this? 4. Okay, I'm okay with this. I wonder if he's got a limiter. Will he just keep going? Yeah, let's 5K I'm okay with. I think I'm good with this though. I think we had 3 extra spots right now. I honestly want to keep some cash on hand for whatever reason. Something better in the future, presumably. And I think we are ready to get going. All right. So, folks, for the first time in a while, right? Just making sure. Yes. For the first time in a while, we can progress in the plot. A team and everything. Hello, folks. How's it been? So, we're to make for the Alabaster Iceland. Is Akari joining us? I haven't seen you in like 10 years. That's right, let's get going. I see. Oh, not a good sign, apparently. Of course, I'm all too aware of the injuries done to some of our own good people because of the frenzies of the other nobles. There seemed little choice but to intervene. But this Avalog out in the Alabaster Icelands hasn't harmed his soul, as I hear it. Okay. Does it really behoove us to go out of our way to subdue him? That's a good question. If Avalok is as great as mighty as they say, he could very well cause avalanches. Avalanches don't require any Pokemon's help. They occur perfectly well on their own, you know. I confess I still have my doubts whether we should even be getting involved in this case. No damage has been done so far, but if we send Ahdurin out there, we'll be putting him in danger of real harm. But if the Lord is suffering in his frenzy like people say, then wouldn't it be kinder to quell it? There's simply so much we don't yet understand when it comes to the noble Pokemon.
We don't know whether their frenzies truly are causing them to suffer, nor do we know why they entered these states in the first place, or if this is all connected somehow to the space-time rift.
Fair, I guess.
What is it, I wonder, that the commander hopes will come about from from our quelling of the nobles, or indeed from surveying any of the people of this land, or Pokemon of this land? You get the gist. What is it he hopes to achieve?
Um, a way to coexist?
I certainly hope so. The goal of my research is to help build a future where everyone gets along with Pokemon.
Professor Laventon? Yeah, Akari, what's up with Laventon? Kind of in a mood here.
Nothing to bother yourselves about. Doubtless I'm just feeling this silly sausage. You've got a mission to carry out, haven't you, Ahdurin? Then we will support you in it. The best support I can offer you now is another chance to practice your battle skills.
I'm gonna win. Alright, Akari, let's do this.
I'm just glad to get the opportunity to battle you. The fact that I've been able to grow so much as a Survey Corps member and work together with Pikachu is due to you joining us.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, you got more than just Pikachu. Who do I have in front? Glaceon, I think? Mr. Mime. Golly. Gotta find a solution for you. Alright, who's going first? 46. Hypnosis is not fun, I'll be honest. That's fine by me, though, because what I can do is bring in my Dark type, who does know a Dark type move. Oh, wait, no, you're Fairy type. No, but I have Poison. Haha, see, it's an A equals B equals C equals D. A beats B with B beats C and C beats D thing. I don't know what just happened there. Anywho, you're level 46. That is not great, I'll be honest. You're super effective. Sounds like a plan to me. This might poison. This may poison. I don't know what the odds are here for poisoning. I guess we could keep doing this until it poisons. If it does. Or we just, blast you. Sure, that works for me. Alright, what are we looking at next? I know Pikachu comes out at some point. Staravia. I can probably deal with the Staravia. I might be able to deal with Staravia. That's a lot of damage, though. Let's see here. What are we looking at? Pikachu's gonna come out. I don't have a ground type on my team currently. You have a ground type move. And Gumi will resist. Decidueye will resist. You think you guys know ground type moves? No, you've got your own little tactics here. I like how the music is like the battle music. I don't know if I've noticed that until now. Alright, we're just gonna do the damage, see if we can poison you maybe. Or knock you out, that works as well. Quillfish putting in work. I think I need to be spamming the barrage. Sorry, the barrage move. Level 47? Yeah, that does the thing. That does do a thing. Let's bring in Ursaring. Alrighty, and then we shall bulldoze. I like straight up bulldoze. Boom, love it. Awesome. Even if we're that under leveled, I guess Ursaring attack versus Pikachu defense, big deal there. There's something so natural about the sight of you and your Pokemon fighting together. That would be, look at the time, the date. That would be about 17 years of experience, give or take a few years, of Pokemon main series battling there. Alright, everybody get some stuff. We got a new move for Stantler. I gotta check out that.
About your mission in the Icelands, well, it'll be a challenge. Be careful out there. As for me, I'll set off for the Alabaster Icelands forthwith. See you there, my boy.
We got a healed team? We do. Alright. Mr. Mime, wish me luck. Stay safe. That is the goal. As we head up north to the Alabaster Icelands. The Snowflake Camp, I believe? And here we are. Snow everywhere. Ice everywhere. Something in the distance over there. The Alabaster Icelands. First thing I think of over there is Snow Point Temple, which would be interesting if that's the case. Uh-oh. You don't look so good. Professor, you alright?
My word, it's rather chilly here, isn't it? Glad to see you made it safe and sound in any case. Very few ventured to these Alabaster Islands, apart from Tao Hua leading the old the odd supply corps excursion to gather materials.
That reminds me, we need to get some stuff from.
But the survey corps, of course, must go anywhere that Pokemon are found.
I'm hoping a lot of ice types. There are quite a few in the Sinnoh region.
From what I gather, Ice Peak Arena, where you'll find Avalugg, is rather far off, I'm afraid. Doubtless this mission to tackle Avalugg will be another dangerous one. Learn all that you can from Irida and Adaman to try to keep yourself safe.
Alrighty.
Durin, brisk out here, isn't it?
Yeah, you are in shorts. Put a coat on, man. How aren't you freezing? I agree.
Freezing, I'm practically sweating. Irida, are you okay? If even this is bad, let's just wait. This is nothing compared to where we're headed.
Oh. You know, I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't a Diamond Clan thing or a Pearl Clan thing. It's just a you and me thing. Bro, alright, sure. We'll never see eye to eye on anything, will we?
I don't see how we could as long as you and your clan cling to your vision of an almighty Sinnoh that reigns over time. Forgive my bluntness, but if such a being even does exist, it's certainly not almighty Sinnoh.
Yes, believe what you want. Just tell us where we have to go.
We're headed to see my teacher, and he's only ever found in one place.
Which is? You're talking about the Garrick fellow, right? Where do we find him?
At Avalugg's legacy, obviously. Where else but a great mass of ice could I have meant when I said we'd be heading somewhere even colder?
Joy. Where else indeed? Ready to go, Ahdurin? Yep, let's get going.
Sure, stomp off without me. That's why I can't stand people who only care about whether time is passing them by. See you at Avalugg's legacy, Ahdurin. Take care on your way.
Welp, we're gonna freeze, and hopefully in the process catch some cool Pokemon. Speaking of, example A, Snorunt over there. I want to make sure I do have Pokeballs. I do, not many, but I've got a few. Might as well craft some more while we're at it. All right. And now, the journey begins. And immediately, I feel that much colder. Oran berries are nice. Snorunt is definitely going to be a runner. If I know anything about Snorunt. Just gonna sneak up on it a bit. Oh wait, I don't want to use the Ultra Ball. Boom. Level 41. That's not a great sign, if I'm being honest. Yeah, so how are we supposed to get there normally? Because, I'll be honest, not a great situation we're in right now. It's also eerily quiet. I don't know if you know this. Notice, not know this. A-bomb. Okay. Sure. Is there a way to... I guess were we supposed to go... climb down? That would make sense. I'm just wondering how this would work if you didn't have... Just gonna stay there? Okay. I'm wondering how this would work if you didn't have a Pokemon that allowed you to climb. How would this work for anybody else in this universe? Shiny Stone? We can get a Roserade, and I think there's at least a few other Pokemon in the same vicinity. Oh, Snorunt isn't a runner? Alright, that's interesting. If I do this. Again, not a runner. I mean, I'm okay with that. Get more Snorunt. Alright, we don't need Apom as far as I can tell. I do kind of want to check this out. Alright, join squad. Actually, let me, nope, not that. This has got to be breakable, right? Snowball, that's got to do something. Crevice Passage. We've got, what is this? Ice? Iron. It's just straight up ice. A split path. With you, Bergmite's here. That's a fun guy. Got you. That's great. Bergmite is absolutely... Oh, wait. But I have Glaceon. I've made so much effort for Glaceon. I'll see what Avalugg turns into, and then depending on that, maybe we keep the Glaceon or not. Let's keep jogging, though. Do need to make sure I grab these, because we're going to need some more Tumblestones and stuff for the Great Ball. Alright. Walk out. Not climb out. Walk out. Not... You know what? I'll walk out, then. We find ourselves in more mountains. Where are we headed? We've gotten here. We are headed this way. There's a mission out here. I assume that's where the next base camp is going to be. There's an ocean here. Snow Point Temple. Yep, that's what I expected. We need to be heading that way. We need to be heading that way. Proceeds to go in the opposite direction. All right, what are we looking at? Please tell me it's mostly straightaways. All right, this pile of swine. And swine up. Baneri. Baneri? In the cold? All right. Asper berries. All right, there's a bunch of stuff that way. Also, kind of heading back in the direction where we came. So let's not do that. Gonna waltz over this way. Grab that. See what's inside. Snow inside? All right, sure. Let's go Sideshield Dash. Why not? We are underleveled. I mean, I know this, but also... Oh boy. Alright, well, we got the defensive boost. Let's see if we can stand this. Big Icicle Crash. Let's step back a bit. And we're still up and at him. Oh, you went for a third move. That's fun. Alright, well, Scantler's down. That's unfortunate. But we can do something here. Let's go... Let's bring you in and go the Barrage. Try that out. Do you have anyone else in this vicinity? No? Alright. I'm gonna bring... who should I keep in the front? I would prefer not... Let's keep Glaceon on the front, because just for vibes. I do want to try and catch a Swinub. Boom. That vanished instantaneously. Alright, you can break this. Alright, boom. Boom. Oh, darn. Missed it. Well, we'll keep scavenging around. We've got a swine up, that's a big thing. Stardust. Is there a pond in here? Oh no, that's a hole. Nope. Not gonna jump in there, tell you that much. Let's see, let's keep you. Well, Illy's here. That's a fun fella. You're certainly someone that's going to be loud. That's an Alpha Glalie. That's fun. Are you a fighter? You are a fighter. I'm not gonna deal with you. Let's see, nope. Let's go you, here, boom. We do have the Bergmite. I'm okay with not catching you or you. Do you want to kind of break those things up? What's in that? Stardust, snowballs, more of the same. Alright, we're headed this way. Holy smokes, what is this? Oh, there's the folks of question. Place on. We're going here. Anywhere else we want to look real quick? Nope. Weirdly, like, calm. Calm before the storm, maybe? Actually, while I'm here, let's do a couple things. One, let's lost and found that satchel we found. All right, and then I want to actually hold up. Let's use the revive on Stantler, and then we will. Let's see, 60 is 130, so we'll use the super to heal you up. Get the feeling that you're gonna want to fight. If I'm being honest. So I am going to call this Hisui first. And hope I go first. Hello, hello. Well, that was a miserable, real slog, fighting through those miserable icy winds to reach this desolate bit of nowhere. Well done us.
This gentleman is Avalok's warden and my most honorable teacher, Garrick.
You look like Wolfric to me, which is not in this generation.
So show some respect, Adaman.
Let's begin with some proper introductions. I don't know, we'll figure out the voice here. I am Garrick. I serve as one of the Pearl Clan's wardens. And you must be Ahdurin, right? The Galaxy team? That would be correct. Answer me this, would you? On what grounds do you come here seeking to quell Lord Avalog? He's in a frenzy. I was commanded to, kind of throws us under the bus. That leads to my next question. What is wrong with him being frenzied? He could trouble others. I mean, it's been troubling others everywhere else. Then I have another question. Setting aside any orders, what is it your heart tells you to do? Quell his frenzy. Our mighty lord of the tundra, Avalog, has done nothing to trouble any person or Pokemon. Okay.
Sir, please try to keep your cool. For now, indeed, Avalok's causing no trouble, but aren't we also duty-bound to free our people from living in fear that such a colossal Pokemon might begin to wreak havoc at any moment?
We are. There's certainly some logic to that. But if that is what you hope to accomplish, then we must judge whether this child is up to the task. Who cares about the grandstanding? Let's get to battling. Fine. I figured this would happen. I respect it. My musculature is as hard and unyielding as ice. Think you can break through? Let's find out. Who do you have in this team? Glalie, makes sense. Alright, here comes Decidueye. You both resist your neutral damage ice type. Oh, there's a frost ice here. That's annoying. Yep. Instant damage there. Fighting doesn't resist ice. Well, this all of a sudden got instantly more complicated. I could have sworn it resisted, but I guess I do not know. Gumi is a terrible choice here. I don't know why I brought you. We are in a pickle. All right, cool fish. Time to start chucking stuff. Process, please don't do anything. Okay? Now do me a favor and get wrecked. Please and thank you. Down you go. Awesome. We don't need chip damage there. And for you, buddy, I'm going to try and poison you. Hope for luck. Unfortunately, we did not get it. Ice Shard is going to make you go first, I think. Here's a strong... Uh-oh, this can't be good. Icicle Crash. Move out of the way myself. Down goes Quillfish. Fine. Who comes out? I can't bring Gumi out. Gumi's going to be sacked, basically. You would resist. But you don't really have a better move. Alright, we'll bring Stantler out. We'll try for the Psy Shield. See what we can do. We do go twice, which is nice. Alright, so here's an idea. We go Calm Mind Extrasensory. And then we're set up in case we survive. Alright, so that's step one. Step two is extrasensory, because this will hit. Oh, almost there. Icicle Crash miss. Love that. And I'm going to be a little risky, but add to the Psy Shield dashes here. Got it. Love it. Down you go. Glalie's down. I assume we're done. Battle decided. Alright, some people get some experience. Level up. Okie doke. Cool beans. Outstanding. I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. Alright. I suppose you can all get on with it now. This one's alright. Alright, appreciate it. I was a little worried Gaelic was going to be like, what's his name? Melly? Whoever the previous guy was.
Some people may still have their doubts about a stranger like Ahdurin, but I'll vouch for him.
Then if you insist on quelling Avalug's frenzy, you'll want to claim some of that eternal ice he likes and bring it to my lord's seat. Good luck. Do we have to find that? Eternal ice, is it? For that you'll have to be able to fly, which means you need braviary. Oh, we get to fly. Long story short, you've got to seek out a young lady named Sabi. Sabi?
Tell the long story long. You're not saving any time if we've wasted puzzling out what you mean.
Is Navalug one of the Pearl clan's lords? Seems a bit odd for me to do the talking. But fine, listen up. This eternal ice stuff can be found atop Avalug's legacy here. But to get there, you'll need my clan's help. That's right, your voices... I don't have enough voices for everybody here. Not even Sneeza can climb this surface, let alone a person like you or me. You're gonna have to approach by air, with Braviary's help.
Garrick once managed to climb nearly to the top of Avalug's legacy, I'll have you know. He said he made it to within 6 feet of the top. Might make right, or at least height.
And, about Sabi, how do I put this? Even when she's not flying with Braviary, she's got her heads in the clouds. Well, you'll understand what I mean once you meet her. Head towards Snowpoint Temple, and you'll probably cross her sooner or later. What? Sabi? She here? Hello. Cool Braviary. Oh, you're a child. That's fun.
My clairvoyance told me that I'd lead you on a chase. Think you can reach me?
I
See what you mean about Sabi, but why would she be up there?
Seems you better focus on pursuing Warden Sabi, and let me focus on my workout while I still can. Alright, sounds like a plan, I guess. Speak with Sabi. Well, we can do that in the next episode. What bird might doing here? Can any of you guys heal me? Can you heal me? So, yep, that's Sabi. Good luck. Cool. There's a bird mite running around for some reason, and I think good place to end the episode here. In the next episode, we talk to Sabi, presumably, and we'll figure out what to do from there. Thank you, everyone, for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do, and until next time, take care.